Hey, I wanted to drop in and give you a closer look at these work gloves. These are kind of like fleecy lined work gloves for winter weather. And so they claim to be waterproof. I did just test that actually. I don't know if you can still see the moisture. Yeah, there you go. I literally just took this and ran my hand under the sink and let the running water run over it for a minute. And I've been wearing the glove because, and it was waterproof. Water didn't seep through. But, sometimes if you have a waterproof glove, I wear a lot of different work gloves because I like to garden. And sometimes after it's been wet for a little bit, it seeps through. Not the case here. I've been wearing this for a while and moving my hand around with that water on there to see if I could work the water through the glove, and it has not come through. So I think that the listing claimed like sub-zero. I don't know that I would say it's probably that cold resistant, but certainly we get pretty cold here in the winter. I live in an area where it snows and everything, and I think you could work for a little while with these out in the snow if you wanted to. So definitely warm. I'll give you a closer look. I'll take the wet one off and give you a closer look at the inside. So you can see that fleece sort of lining there. I don't know if it's actually fleece. It feels kind of fleecy. Cotton, I'm not sure what that is. And you can kind of see the elastic when I pull it really tight, strings in there. So it's woven all through, and it feels like that material all the way through the fingertips of the gloves. So runs all the way through. You have this rubbery sort of side, and both sides have that rubbery sort of feel, that waterproof sort of feel. But this the work side has like a little more of a texture to it, so I think that'd be really good for gripping, and it just feels maybe even more durable than this side. So these are really solid, I think, work gloves, probably more solid than most I've owned. You can see came in this giant pack, so I actually got these so that we could some students in a group that I work with could do some work outside for a service project. So I think these are going to be really great. As far as sizing, I'm 6'2", so I do have larger hands than the average woman, probably more man-sized hands, pretty long fingers, but these fit me pretty well. I would say maybe just a little bit, maybe just this tiniest bit short right there. So I think these would work for older kids through grown men. We will have some little kids working with these. These are probably going to be too big for them, but I also don't think they're going to care. But overall, I think these would be a fairly one size fits all situation, just because you can kind of pull it down if you have larger hands, and then you'll just have a little extra room in the fingers if you have smaller hands. So overall, I think it's a really good work glove. And I did, full disclosure, when I saw these gloves, I did reach out to the company and ask for a free sample in exchange for an honest review, because I did really want to try these gloves. And they have lived up to my expectations. So I do earn from qualifying purchases, but in order to keep it honest, I just like to show you the product, and you can decide for yourself if it will meet your needs. Hope that helps.